Hello and welcome to this comparison today of the online and paper form of today's Daily Mirror. So the date today is the 16th of November, and so today we're going to look at the headline and the stories which the Daily Mirror Online decided that was the most relevant today. So the first article we've seen here is a big picture collaboration of a BBC news presenter who went missing in the jungle and found alive and well, and rescue operation is launched. So this is obviously about the British explorer Benedict Allen, who was missing a while ago, but then he's now been found apparently alive and well, which is very interesting actually. You can see lots of pictures of where he could have been, so the tribe and himself, which is quite a good story to follow, because this would mean it's going to be continuous, because there's going to be an interview with him about what happened to him, where he went. So that's quite interesting. This is quite an immediate and up-to-date article, because it's happened very recently, and so it just came on this online website and was found. So that's the main article that the Daily Mirror Online decided is the most relevant. The other thing that is important, that the Daily Mirror found is important, is different sections of different news stories underneath the main one. So they've got about a miracle girl, about a famous person's suicide, someone about studying their virginity, and Peter Kay. It's all entertainment and miracle stories and interesting stories to read. So the next one that I find is most relevant is about a mum who looks pregnant but she's actually not. So this isn't really hard news, it's very soft news, and it's about pop culture, and it's very relaxed. So this makes it this is a bit of an easy read. It's not as important as the BBC presenter who went missing. So if you have a look at the skyline, there's all these links on here. So the news, about world news, crime, all the different sections of the news, politics, sport, football, celebs, weird news, which is odd, tech, money, travel, fashion, mum's quiz, and got a story. So if you click on here, you can find many different news stories, but on this homepage, this is what they choose to show the audiences. So online, they have been associated with softer news mixed with hard news. So the only really hard news here is about the BBC presenter who went missing, which is quite obviously a big deal. So now we're going to go over this section over here, which is the social media cross-platform links. So if you click on one of these, you can get to the Daily Mirror's page. So you can see the Facebook page, Twitter page, Pinterest page, and Instagram. So I'm going to show you their social media. Social media is very important on the Daily Mirror Online, because social media is a great place for communication and interacting with news stories, because you can have comments and see trolls and stuff. So I'm just going to show you the Daily Mirror. As you can see, it's been verified, and so as we can see, 6 minutes ago, it was updated that Shame TV host Rolf Harris has been indecent assault of conviction on appeal. So it's very, very up to date and recent. That was quite a big story about sexual harassment amongst a celebrity, and there's lots of, so this is, social media is one of the easiest ways to update things quickly, because it doesn't have to be verified as much through companies, but other people can just put things on there. EasyJet, about big companies and stuff, and then there's things such as someone having a Wi-Fi allergy, which is possibly a bit more unwanted. So that's social media. Now we're going to move on to the same day, but the news pop-up. So the news pop-up front line is schools beg parents to pay for pens and glue, which is quite a relevant story actually. Maybe not so important or recent, up to date, but it's been a continuous thing that's been going on for a long time. That schools having payment taxes and cuts and stuff, and which results in people not schools not having enough things to buy. So this is what they feel is the most relevant story to read. Obviously, the Daily Mirror is a left-wing newspaper, so it's kind of shame. It says Tory funding shame, so it's kind of shaming and showing what the Tories are doing to the schools and stuff. Because if they need schools to, begging for money, then it's not very good. So yeah, there's a picture of Theresa May, who's our Prime Minister, and information and a small bit of text about the tragic school situation that's happening. There's also things about Kate Winslet, Kate, Duchess of Cambridge Kate, and Piers Morgan. So there's not really a lot of stories on here. If you open the first page, it's very interesting to see what kind of things they want to talk about. So participatory media is more relevant on online because you can drop comments online, you can talk about it amongst yourselves about the articles, whereas articles in newspapers such as here, you just read them and have to keep thoughts into your head or talk about them to someone else. So yeah, this is the tabloid things as you can see them. Thank you for watching. Bye.